안녕하십니까.
Hello.
먼저 이
First of all, I sincerely
저를 인도하여 주신
thank our heavenly parents and true parents for guiding me to this place.
저는
I am
전라남도
Kim Sung-bo, the second son of three brothers from 360,000 couple family coming from Kuri Church in Jeollanam-do. My father is someone who always used to say, first is health, even the 10,000th is health, and
자식의 건강을
more than school is health and more than your own health is their children's
그런
health.
아버지 밑에서
Naturally,
자연스럽게
growing up under such a father,
운동에
I came to take an interest in health and exercise,
있어 건강이 얼마나
and I came to realize just how important health is in life.
어릴 적부터
From a young age, my father
늘 여러 일을
always worked multiple jobs at the same time
부지런하게
and was known in the neighborhood for being diligent.
초등학교 고학년 무렵
From elementary school,
아버지를 따라
I would help him
물상 일을
with his scrap business after school.
아버지 당시에는
At that time,
부끄럽기도 했고
I felt a little embarrassed
내심 불편함도 있었습니다.
and uncomfortable as a child.
하지만 아버지는
But my father
가정을 위해
never stopped working
무엇보다 저와 형,
for the
동생을
family,
위해
and above all, for me and my younger and older brothers.
늘 운동을 소홀히 하지
And
않으셨습니다.
even amidst all that, he never neglected exercise.
언제나 미소를 잃지 않으시고
At home, there was another person, my mother, who would always wear a warm smile, embracing the entire family.
중학교 들어서부터는
From middle school,
아버지의 퇴근이 늦을 때
when my father came home late,
동네를
I would go around the neighborhood
박스를 주워
with my mother, collecting cardboard boxes and loading them onto the truck.
어머니의 미소는
My mother's smile
따뜻하다는 것을
remains in my memory as something that made me feel that the world is a warm place.
하지만 고등학교 시절
However, in high school,
저는 한 친구를 만나
I met a friend
놀기에 빠졌고
and got caught up in play
중요한 것들을 하나둘
and gradually
놓치기
losing
시작했습니다.
sight of the important things.
운동도
I drifted away
예배도 멀어졌고
from both exercise and worship,
실망을 드리게 되었습니다.
and I disappointed heavenly parents.
아버지와 함께하던 일도
I also began to distance myself from the work I used to do with my father.
거절하며 아버지의 쓸쓸한 등판을 바라보았습니다. 그 친구와 함께
I became an adult,
따뜻하게 만들겠다는
dreaming of making the world warmer through music with that friend.
그 꿈을 이루기 위해서
To realize that dream,
트레이너도 하며
I worked as a health trainer,
다니고
a fitness trainer, attended acting academy, and even worked as a stage actor, continuing to pursue my dream.
목숨 걸고 살아냈습니다.
Over a year and a half, I lived
그리고 순천시
intensely, sleeping only 2 hours a day. I eventually made my debut as a stage actor at the
이후 더
Suncheon Musical
서울로 올라오게
Theater
되었습니다만
main stage. Later, in pursuit of greater success in music, I moved to Seoul. However, the whole process was far from easy, and life in Seoul gradually led me to a slump and depression. I became afraid of even talking to people, cutting the contacts from my parents and my friends. When no one could reach me, some friends came looking for me at my home, and missed calls from my mother and father kept piling up day by day. The more that happened, the more my heart crumbled. However, my older and younger brothers understood my situation without me saying anything. My older brother came to Seoul from Gunsan every week and slept beside me. One day, I got a call from my younger brother. When I answered the phone with a dying heart, he said this, "Hyung, older brother, Mom, who usually never reaches out, asked if you have time. Maybe you can give her a call." To anyone else, this might sound like a simple greeting, but in fact, our mother was someone who, out of concern she might be interrupting our busy lives, would hesitate to even make a phone call. It meant she was so worried about me that she had mustered up all the courage she had to text me. I found the courage to face the world again and went to a fitness training facility in the mountains, where I spent a year regaining my physical and mental health. Then one day, I thought of a brother I had met while acting at the Hyeojong Nuri, and we ended up walking up to the tree of blessing.
저는 그 형에게
I told him everything about what I had been through.
그 자리에서
And right there,
그분은
he said to me,
지금 어머니께
"Call your
영상을
mom
걸어봐
on video right now."
말해 주었습니다. 많은 망설임
After
끝에
after much hesitation, I made a call.
어머니는
On the screen,
언제나처럼
my mother had the same maximum smile as always.
그 미소를 본 순간
At that sight of the smile,
감정이 밀려와
overwhelming emotions surged through me, and I immediately called my father as well.
반대하시던 아버지께서는
Even though he opposed my acting,
오랜만에 걸려온 저의
my father, hearing my voice after such a long time, was so happy to receive the call, and all he did was encourage me with words full of worry and support.
그때 저의 힘들었던 마음이
At that moment,
듯이 녹아내렸습니다.
my troubled heart melted away like snow.
하늘 부모님께서 인도해 주신
I felt that perhaps that brother was someone whom heavenly parents had guided to me. I was filled with gratitude.
저는 그날 이후
After that day,
41수련을
I
결심
resolved to do a 40-day workshop,
통해
and through that workshop,
참 부모님의 심정과
I
하나님
became one
나를 이렇게나
one in heart with heavenly parents and true parents. And I made a firm resolution to become a true filial son who would serve my parents with love and sincerity.
저는 평소 좋은 노랫말에 가사가 있으면
I was someone who used to sing good lyrics at any time and place. However,
간절히 기도하던
while earnestly praying at the 천심원, my voice wouldn't come out, and I was unable to sing. This slowly made my heart heavy.
그러던 중
Then,
부모님께서는
once again, heavenly parents gave me a message
저에게
through another person.
하늘
If you shout louder with your heart directed toward heavenly parents and true parents,
소리가 더 잘 나온다.
your voice will come out better.
저는 그날 이후로
From that day,
시작하고 약 3주
even though I began training,
목소리가
my
나오지
voice
않았었습니다.
was hoarse
다시 철학의
for nearly
시간에
3 weeks and wouldn't come out. Yet,
쇳소리를 내어가며
even during the visual prayer, even if my throat gave out, I shouted ever more strongly toward heavens.
하늘 부모님 참
Every day,
심정과 하나
I gave my all to become one in heart with heavenly parents and true parents. I cried out with all my life and sincerely repented
간절히 회개하였습니다.
for the sorrow I had caused to my parents.
놀라운 일이
Then something amazing happened.
제 목은
Even though I shouted every day without rest,
어느 날부터
my voice
목소리가
started to come back day by day.
최대치로
Even when I shouted at maximum volume, my throat no longer got damaged, and even if it did, it recovered just in 2 days.
그리고
My voice had become strong,
통해 저는 다시
and through this workshop, I came back to life. Now my depression is completely gone.
식구님들의 사랑과
Through the love of our church members and the true love of heavenly parents, I experienced genuine recovery. When you become one with heavenly parents and true parents, miracles will happen.
하늘 부모님 참 부모님께서는
During this workshop, heavenly parents and true parents continuously worked on me through various situations and people. I personally witnessed many members who were going through mental struggles, recovering
회복되는 모습을
to true love.
보았습니다. 그 모습을 통해
Through those scenes,
부모님의 참 사랑이
I once again realized how great the true love of parents is.
하늘 부모님
Heavenly parents, true parents,
끝까지 저를
thank you sincerely for not giving up on me until the end, and for saving me, and for showing me the path I must go. Thank you so much!
그리고 지금 이 방송을 듣고 계실
To my father, who may be listening to this testimony now,
아버지와 함께
when I was young and working with you in the junk business, I felt uncomfortable.
그걸 아시고 제 친구
You noticed that whenever there were many of my friends around, you would kindly tell me to wait inside the car so they wouldn't see me.
그 시절에 이해하지 못했던
At that time, I couldn't understand your love,
이제는 너무
but now
잘 알겠습니다.
I know it so well.
자식이란 존재 자체가 역시
You laid down your pride to save our family
주 아버지
and never turned away from work in any situation.
자존심을 내려놓고 어떤 환경에서도 일을 마다하지
Because of that love, the three of us brothers grew healthier and stronger than anyone else. I sincerely respect you and thank you. And to my mother, you always called us so carefully, worried that you might disturb us because we might be busy. But now, I know that hearing your voice once is more important than anything else I might be busy with. Now please, call any time. I will pick up.
그리고
And I am truly sorry for not answering in the past. Because of you, who never lost your faith and always embraced us with a warm smile, even in painful and lonely moments, I was able to once again align myself with heavenly parents and true parents. Now, I will continue to discipline my heart and body, together with the friend from high school who once shared the dream, warm the world with music. I will begin a new and different challenge. Now, I will engrave Heavenly Parents' true love in my heart and create music that spreads love of true parents far wide, offering filial piety through it. I will attend until the end and move forward with my life on the line. Heavenly Parents and true parents and members, thank you so much! Well, let's give Mr. Kim Sung-bo a round of applause for offering that testimony of victory and filial heart.
네, 구례교회
Our Kuri Church